on D-Backs TV. Settle in and enjoy. Hopefully you have air conditioning there.
And working.
It's a little hard to find around here. Brian Hayes in on the grass at third. A big swing and a miss, and we're underway. That's the four-seam fastball at 98 from Skeens. And you'll see it at times get a little north of that.
Yeah, that was just a get-me-over fastball there, but he really has a lot of movement, a lot of different pitches that he throws up there. You know, and Corbin's had some good, success against him. Only 6 at-bats, but he's got 3 hits, 2 of those extra bases.
Corbin 0 for 4 last night. That snapped a 6-game hit streak for him. That's the splitter, which sometimes splits and sometimes sinks, so he tends to call it a splinker. He's not quite sure what it's going to do, but it's effective either way.
I kind of like the name, though, the splinker. Comes up with something new.
Bottom line is it's hard and it's got a lot of movement on it.
Well, it's such a great complementary pitch to his high velo fastball. You saw that one at the top of the zone, but when you look at it, it's one's going up in the zone, the other one's just falling down and away, particularly against lefties.
2 balls and 2 strikes just underway from Pittsburgh, and there's a swing and a miss on the big sweeper, and it's strikeout number 1 for Skeens.
He showed him a little bit of everything right there, and he's got a lot in his bag, too. He runs up there with 7 pitches. Now look at this. Look at the fastball. Look how quick it gets there. And look where the other pitches are at the same exact time the fastball crosses the plate. That's why it's so difficult to be able to hit him. A number of different pitches, and they all do different things.
Yeah, he's not just up there throwing 100 miles an hour. He continues to evolve at a very young age into perhaps the most dominant pitcher in the game. Ketel Marte bats second at second base, 284 and 20 home runs. Ketel singled in his first at bat last night. He walked 3 times in the opener here on Friday.
Nice take on that splinker right there, just off the outside corner.
Hasn't shown him a fastball just yet. Another sweeper caught the bottom of the zone for strike 1.
You know, a lot of guys that throw with high velo and high velocity, they're mostly maximum effort pitchers. And when they do that, they just want to throw it over the plate. Paul Skeens is a little bit different because he pitches. He's able to locate. He's able to do it with movement. And he commands the strike zone. He doesn't walk a lot of guys.
Went after the fastball at 98, and it's 2-2. Nate Tomlinson gave him the call there.
A little generous.
A bit. But when you've been in the league 2 years and you've started 2 All-Star games, tend to get calls like that.
You do.
Full count 3-2 with Perdomo on deck.
And how many hitters, I think. It doesn't happen as much nowadays as it used to. You know, that they don't swing at it, it's not a strike.
Ketel Marte's at-bats throughout this series have been much more patient than we've seen recently. And he's on board again, a 1-out walk ahead of Geraldo Perdomo.
This is exactly what you really need, is at-bats like that run by Ketel, by everybody. Making him work, make him throw some pitches, get the pitch count up. Now you get him going from the stretch. You know, and you never know what might happen. You just get a little blooper out there, now you get all kinds of pressure on him.
Perdomo in the 3-hole today. Saw the 72 RBI, 6th most in the National League. He is hitless in the series. He has walked twice. And a first pitch fastball at 98 misses for ball 1.
Trying to pitch him inside. He's missed twice in there. 2 nice takes by Perdomo. And again, getting that pitch count up. I know it's early, but still, this is the kind of at-bats that you're going to need.
They have been clipping Paul Skeens early in his starts to try to save some innings. So he's not a guy that's going to go 7 innings. They usually get him out of there before he gets to 100 pitches, sometimes less than 90, as they try to stretch him out to finish the year, not jack up his innings total. So the more pitches he throws early, the better off you'll be. 2-1 now on Perdomo.
I think the idea is if you can keep him less than 6 innings and maybe get the bullpen in at that time, I think you've done your job.
Skeens going up this Diamondbacks offense, going against this offense that's managed only 9 singles and scored 1 run in 20 innings in this series so far. They have to find a way to get the ball in play, get some extra base hits going. It's 2-2. And that's the big changeup from Skeens.
And he can throw that when he's behind in the count. He can throw all his pitches when he's behind in the count. Now he's really tried to use his breaking pitch. He did that against Corbin. Let's see if he comes with that breaking pitch here.
3 straight fastballs to Perdomo, then the changeup, throws him 1 more and gets his 2nd strikeout.
Pretty filthy. The location was great, but watch the movement on this. It really takes off down and away. And it's just almost impossible to hit when you're looking at 97 miles an hour.
And for Geraldo Perdomo, that's his first strikeout since July 12th in Anaheim. It had been 39 consecutive plate appearances for Perdomo without going down on strikes. That had been the longest active streak of the majors. Ball 1 to Gino, who's in the cleanup spot.
You're just hoping that he makes a mistake and Gino can capitalize on it.
Gino singled in the 6th inning last night, but Candy, we talked about this. On the surface, he really does seem to be out of sorts with the trade rumors swirling around him. It's just the way he sort of conducts himself out there. A lot of chase, a lot of swing and miss. The defense has been a little wobbly. And it seems to be getting to him in his head just a little bit.
I think so. You know, his last at-bat last night against Bednar just kind of threw breaking balls to him every pitch, and he just kept swinging farther and farther and farther. And I think Skeens noticed that, and he's obviously, you know, attacking him the same way.
Gino just a little out of sorts. 3 breaking balls so far. There's a little comebacker in Skeens at 6'6". He's got it. 2 strikeouts in the first. He trans the one on walk. Zach Gallen on his.
Maybe I'm an alien. Must be something heaven sends. Payback for the love I spent. Oh my, this time I'ma keep it gonna stay fucked up, feel so good. High on my, the sky underneath my feet, it never looked so good. Oh my, let's try, I'ma keep it up, stay fucked up, that's my mood. Oh my euphoria.
He knows the type of pitcher it is, and I think he's going to rise to that occasion.
Spencer Horwitz, who's been in the leadoff spot for the Pirates throughout this series, gets first look. Fastball missed away. Horwitz, 245 and 3 homers.
Zach carves guys up a little bit differently. He really relies on his fastball command. He needs that to be successful.
Up the middle, Perdomo behind the base and on the second base side, and it's a quick out for Gallen. As Trajan Wealth gives us a look at the Pirate lineup today.
Let's take a look at these Pirates. You know, they're not like a very strong offensive team, but Number 5 hole, Tommy Pham, has been just destroying the Diamondbacks. And he's got some pretty good numbers against Gallen also. And that's one guy you don't want to face with guys on base.
Nick Gonzalez, the Arizona native, is the second baseman. He has gone hitless in his last 17 at-bats. Batting average right at .250 on the year. And you see he wears number 39 with the Cobra patch on the front of his jersey. Line to third, and Gino's got it. Dave Parker going into the Hall of Fame today in Cooperstown. And Candy, let's get your Budweiser keys to the game.
Well, let's look at it. You got to play small ball against Paul Skeens, right? I mean, he doesn't give up home runs. His home run rate is ridiculous. Only 6 on the whole year, 0.43 per 9. And I think Zach, he needs to go out there and really, like we said, rise to the occasion. You got to be able to match Paul Skeens to give this offense a chance.
Brian Reynolds jumps on the first one. Alec Thomas backs up and hauls it in center field. And a tremendous start for Zach Gallen. How about 3 outs?
Maybe I'm an alien. Must be something heaven sent. Payback for the love I spent. Oh my, this time I'ma keep it going, stay fucked up, feel so good. High on my, the sky underneath my feet, it never looked so good. Oh my, that's right, I'ma keep it up, stay fucked up, that's my mood. Oh my euphoria. Pretty close to heaven now. Moments of euphoria. I am never coming down.
2 strikeouts in the first. They did make him throw 20 pitches. And Adrian Del Castillo, the DH, leads off the Diamondbacks second. ADC 6 for 18 in his first 5 games this year. He singled in his start in the opener on Friday. Struck out as a pinch hitter against Bednar to close out last night's game. The 100th career save for the Pirate closer, his 16th this year. And I'm sure they're getting a lot of calls on him here in Pittsburgh. And Sherrington, surrounded by media right off the elevator here, is having a news conference about their trade deadline plans.
We can barely get by.
Well, I'm willing to wager that Skeens is untouchable. But after that,
then anybody goes
we'll
after that.
find out this week, yeah. They have a lot of guys that people might be interested in. Tommy Pham, Isaiah Conner-Falefa, David Bednar certainly.
Yeah.
Maybe Mitch Keller. Interim manager Don Kelly. 1-2 on Adrian Del Castillo. And Skeens has struck out 3 of the first 5. He's got it cooking already.
Straight fastball that time, just comes right at him with that 4-seamer. Pretty much saying, hit it if you can. 98, right down the gut, right by him.
Jake McCarthy gets the start in left field. He singled in the opener here Friday.
You know, there's another comfort level for Skeens also, and that's having Henry Davis behind the plate. Personal catcher, he catches every one of his starts now.
And they have gelled nicely for the Pirates, and Davis has come along defensively.
Yeah, and it's interesting. You got 2 1-1s back there. You got a catcher and you got a pitcher. That's very rare.
Number 1 overall draft picks. Skeens out of LSU and Davis from Louisville. There's the strike, and it's 1-1 on Jake. Torey Lovullo wanted another left-hand bat in there against Skeens today, whose stuff, as we know, can overpower some of the right-hand batters. So Lourdes Gurriel Jr., who's been taking ground balls at first base this weekend. Lourdes getting a look at first base. He gets an off day today, put some extra work in yesterday. 2 balls and a strike on McCarthy with James McCann on deck. Jake fouls it off, and it's 2-2. There's 100 miles an hour from Skeens. Yeah,
there's that triple digit, bottom of the strike zone. Looked like McCarthy was ready for it. Just didn't square it up. Don't blink, right?
Yeah, well, he's got the fastball, a couple of curveballs, goes back to the heater. And now the 2-2. Nice take, doesn't chase that changeup. Jake spits on that one nicely, and it's a full count, 3-2.
I like what they're doing right now, getting this pitch count up. Another nice at bat against them.
Jake hits it deep to center. O'Neal Cruz trying to track it down, those long strides, and it's in the north side notch. Banging around in the corner. McCarthy flies into third. He's got the stand-up triple. And Candy, he hit it to the perfect spot in this ballpark.
We've been talking about that notch for 2 nights. And finally we found it today. The first extra base hit of the series for the Diamondbacks. Jake McCarthy, what a nice pass at this. Fastball 98 down the middle, but he goes right to the opposite gap. And O'Neal Cruz with that fantastic speed, he can't even run it down. And McCarthy, he is motoring. It's triple all the way.
Yeah, it kind of clanged around in there. A slicing liner off the bat of McCarthy that sliced away from O'Neal Cruz. And Jake has got his second triple this year. He's at third with 1 out for James McCann, and the Pirates are going to bring the infield in. Skeens a little angry with himself, slams the rosin bag down there. And there's Henry Davis trying to figure things out.
Yeah, he must not have liked that location of a pitch. And again, he's a pitcher. He's not a guy that throws the ball over the middle of the plate, even though he can. He likes to pitch in, out, up, down. He uses everywhere, and that one was right down the middle. Hey fans, if the D-backs hit a home run, you score a free Jumbo Jack at Jack in the Box, and you also get a purchase of a large drink. We almost had a home run.
Came close. Take the triple against this guy for sure. And we'll see if James McCann can give them the lead. He's been a terrific addition. 342, couple of home runs in 15 games as a Diamondback. McCarthy at third. 1 out, infield in for Pittsburgh.
Contact is king right now. 1 out, need to make contact.
McCann catching the day game after the night game. Another humid, muggy afternoon here. Jose Herrera has a bit of a sore hip, but the priority, Torey told us, was getting McCann back behind the plate and catching Zach Gallen. He wants them paired together, so McCann back in there early today. He singled and was hit by a pitch in his start behind the plate last night. And he's ahead in the count, 2 balls and no strikes.
Called a fantastic game for Merrill last night. Really good behind the plate.
And a terrific pickup, James McCann. Infield still in for Pittsburgh. Toes on the grass all around. And the sweeper lands for strike 1.
A lot of horizontal break. That sweeper almost starts right at the right-handed hitter and breaks all the way across to the outside part of the plate.
Out in front of the sweeper just a bit, and it's 2-2.
Yeah, just timing was just off a little bit on that one. That was a very hittable pitch, but like you said, he was just a little too quick on it.
They're making him work. They're making him throw pitches. Alec Thomas would be next. McCarthy at third with 1 out. Boy, he's a tough cookie, that changeup. You got to get ready for 100. He drops that changeup on him, and he struck out 4 the first 7.
I mean, this is just pure filth. I mean, just good arm speed with that, and McCann just sees fastball, and all of a sudden the ball's not there.
First look at Alec Thomas in this series. Alec back after a short stay on the bereavement list. 246 and 5 homers for Alec in center field, batting 8th. Don't want to strand a one-out triple against this guy. Not going to get a lot of chances. Alec hit in all 3 games in the St. Louis series last weekend. Didn't get any at-bats in the Houston series, given all the lefties they were up against, and missed the first 2 games of this series, so it's been a minute here for Alec Thomas. And Skeens missing up and away with a sweeper that didn't quite sweep.
Pitchers might be having a little difficult time with the sweat on their hands right now, particularly when they throw a breaking ball. You can probably see them go to the rosin quite often like he just did there, trying to get some kind of tack. Very humid and sunny here today. Alec pops it up behind short. Kiner Falefa calling off Pham. And Skeens able to strand that one-out triple. McCarthy stays at third, and it stays scoreless.
Maybe I'm an alien. Must be something heaven sends. Payback for the love I spent. Oh my, this time I'ma keep it going. Stay fucked up, feel so good. High on my, the sky underneath my feet. It never looked so good. Oh my, let's try. I'ma keep it up, stay fucked up, that's my mood. Oh my euphoria. Pretty close to heaven now. Moments of euphoria. I am never coming down. Oh my, this time I'ma keep it going. Stay fucked up, feel so good.
He said that means a lot to him, obviously, but he would always welcome Merrill back with open arms, as you can imagine. So this is still a very fluid situation as the countdown to the trade deadline continues.
Todd, Zach Gallen coming off a 5-pitch first. And it's 1-1 on O'Neill Cruz in the cleanup spot, who starts the Pirates second. Tops on Pittsburgh at OPS. He's hit 17 homers. His 2-run homer in the second last night was the only runs in the game. And one thing about Merrill Kelly, and Zach Gallen for that matter, Candy, is that, you know, if you trade him now, you can always re-sign him over the winter and bring him back.
Wouldn't that be the perfect scenario?
So even if either guy or both is traded, it doesn't mean it's the end of their Diamondback tenure.
Get some players and then bring them back.
Sure.
That would be fantastic. It's a tough thing when you go through this. You're in the spot, even whether it's at the trading deadline or even at the end of the year on the end of a contract where you might not come back. I mean, I've felt that before, and it's a little bit sad getting ready for games like that.
Well, I think especially in Merrill's case, as Todd pointed out, he's always been in Arizona. He wants to be in Arizona. And so you had a feeling that if you did trade him as Cruz walks, and he got a nice return for him, if you make a representative offer to Merrill Kelly over the winter, he would almost certainly sign.
I would certainly think so. And, you know, people would love that. Fans would love that. We would love that. Yeah. Merrill sounds like he would love that.
Here's Tommy Pham. Hot bat in this lineup now. 258, 4 homers his first season with the Pirates.
You got to believe that O'Neill Cruz is going to be going on one of these pitches.
Cruz leads the major leagues, 34 stolen bases. He's been caught only 4 times.
Gallen this year has given up 7 stolen bases out of 10 attempts.
Tristan English over there holding him on the base at first. Cruz holds for the moment, and a fastball misses in on Pham. Pham has a pair of hits in this series. He has tripled and walked twice. He's hit in 6 straight.
He's almost the perfect guy to hit behind O'Neill Cruz because he's a very patient hitter, number 1. So he'll give him opportunity to run if he wants to. And he's also hitting. Great pitch that was.
Hard cutter from Zach, and it's 1-2. Yeah, Pham in his last 23 games is hitting .385. He's really heating up.
He's had a nice series here offensively also.
There goes O'Neill Cruz, and it's in the gap. Cruz is flying into third. Alec Thomas picks it up. They're going to wave him home. Perdomo will hold the relay, and the Pirates score first. Boy, they executed that one beautifully.
You're not going to see that happen that often. A player scoring really from first base. He was on the go, and like we said, he's got incredible speed. Tommy Pham delivers once again on the hit and run, and that ball happened to land right in front of Cruz as he was getting to second base. So he knew what he needed to do and how far he could go, and he just went on his own.
Tommy Pham's hot streak continues. He's now got 19 RBIs in 24 games. They're going to get a lot of calls on Tommy Pham if they haven't already. He delivers Cruz on an RBI single all the way from first. And here is Ke'Bryan Hayes, who bats 6th. 0 for 7 in the series.
It's O'Neill Cruz again showing you the type of tools that he has and the excitement that he brings.
It's going to get into the seats.
But you're right with Tommy Pham.
Pham 3 times in his career has been moved at the deadline, including 2 years ago when he came to the Diamondbacks.
Yep.
So he's kind of used to this drill.
Now, important for Zach to keep it right there now. Nice pitch again.
Swing and miss on that curveball.
When he throws his curveball, he's really got the nice vertical break and the horizontal break to it. He's got both of them. It's not just a straight 12-6, but it's got both, and it's tough.
Just got a piece, another curveball. When you were pitching and you were up against the other guy who was one of the best, if not the best in the league, what did that do for your game?
You elevate, because it's a little bit different now in the fact that guys aren't really going to finish the game, but you still want to be able to outpitch your opponent. And if you outpitch your opponent, you have a good chance of winning the game. And so when you look, whether you're facing, well, in my day it was like a Maddox or Clemens and those Saberhagen, those guys, and you kind of elevate because you know you have to be good. If you're just mediocre, you're going to lose the game. And I think Zach is going to feel that pitching against Skeens, even though these are 2 elite pitchers.
We've seen him before. Really firing curveballs in there to Hayes. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. 3 consecutive curveballs now from Gallen. James McCann back there working the pitch count. We lift that changeup up.
Yeah, it looks like he's trying to stay soft against Hayes. All these off-speed pitches kind of has him set up for a fastball if he wants to go there.
Yeah, Hayes' bat showed some signs of coming around last month, but it's really faded as the Pirates get deeper into the summer. He's hitting .206 in July. Lifts this out to left. Jake McCarthy's coming in. And that's the first out of the Pittsburgh second.
It really didn't throw the fastball. Went after him with the slider that time, and an easy little fly ball.
First look. For 59, that's a 102 batting average. Pham at first, a run is home, just 1 out.
He's had some moderate success against Gallen. He's got 3 doubles against him.
Zach pumped that one in there at 96.
And he's going to go in and out with the fastball, and then it's going to be curveball and changeup for the most part.
And Torrey told us he made it a priority to pair Gallen with McCann. And they have encouraged Zach to throw his fastball on the plate and several different areas around the plate. And he had a 5-pitch 1-2-3 first, but this is pitch number 20 in the second. So he's had to do some more work here in this inning. 1 run already home for the Pirates. So use that fastball and move it around.
It doesn't look like Pham really wants to run over there at first base. In one day, before, he had some speed here. He could steal bases.
He still does. Pham will take off every now and again. He's fallen behind on Sawinski with a 100 batting average, 3-1. He just can't get him to chase this stuff. He's tried the curveball and the changeup.
Yeah. In order to get guys to chase the curve, you got to throw it in the zone enough. You got to establish it.
Back to the heater at 96. The velocity's up there for Zach here.
Yeah, he's letting it go.
Yeah.
But just like any pitch, if you want guys to start chasing that particular pitch, whatever it is, you're going to need to be able to establish that you can throw it for a strike early, and then guys will start chasing it.
3-2. Pham takes off. Sawinski fouls off another fastball, and again, 96 miles an hour from Zach Gallen.
Yeah, he's running back. He's got a little something extra in this game.
Turning into a long second for Zach on a hot day.
Yeah.
O'Neill Cruz, a leadoff walk, scored on the Pham RBI hit. Pham holds this time. Sawinski rolls one up the middle. A little shuffle to Marte. They'll get the force, and that's the second out.
Kind of a tough play to be able to turn a double play that time. Both players kind of up the middle of the field, and it was almost like a little crossing pattern as Perdomo flipped that ball over to Marte.
The ball wasn't hit that hard either.
Nope.
And Sawinski runs pretty well up the line.
Marte going away from first base as he's catching that play, so it's really difficult to get a throw off.
Catcher Henry Davis bats 8th. They have really, and we saw this in the game here Friday, tried to work Henry Davis inside. In fact, they hit him a couple of times in the game on Friday after he torched Chase Field for a big series back in May. Don't want him to extend. He's a big, strong guy up there.
He doesn't normally like to work counts either. He usually tries to get right to it.
Davis has had a slow month at the plate, 3 for 33 in July. He really hasn't hit Henry Davis with any consistency at this level. As you mentioned, he was the first overall pick by the Pirates in the 2021 draft coming out of Louisville. He had some defensive liabilities as a catcher. They tried him in right field for a while. Now they've moved him back behind the plate. And he's really yet to settle in. But he has done a nice job with Skeens, and there's the swing and miss, and Gallen gets his first strikeout. Pirates get on the board.
Maybe I'm an alien. Must be something heaven sent. Payback for the love I spent. Oh my, this time I'ma keep it going. Stay fucked up, feel so good. High on my, the sky underneath my feet. It never looked so good.
deal from Kansas City. He, like Brandon Garcia, who's here, just recently made their major league debuts. Two young power arms on their way to the Diamondback bullpen. Garcia's already here. Tristan English still looking for that first big league hit. Leads off the third against Paul Skeens. English has got it. It's down the line. Tristan English in Pittsburgh takes the big turn. He heads for second, and he's in there with a double for his first major league hit.
How about that mantelpiece right there? Paul Skeens fastball. And
couldn't have picked a better guy to get that hit number one against.
Absolutely. Oh, that's got to feel good for him.
All right.
Watch the location of this pitch. Fastball just off the edge, but he does a nice job just touching this ball, and it gets right down the line. Second extra base hit for the D-backs.
An aggressive turn at first, into second all the way. The Diamondbacks in this first two games of the series, only 9 hits, all singles, but they have 2 extra base hits against Skeens in the last 2 innings. And that's base hit number 1 for Tristan English.
Now get him over, get him in, or else maybe just get him in.
Well, they couldn't get McCarthy home from third after his triple in the second. Let's see if Corbin can deliver the RBI and tie this thing up. He struck out his first time up against Skeens.
Skeens has a really high left on base percentage, 81%. Well, he's been really good about stranding runners.
Well, Torrey told us this morning it's a daunting task trying to get the better of Paul Skeens, but he wants his hitter to try and beat Skeens with patience. Just wait for mistakes. And you're not going to get a whole lot, but try and wear him down and make him throw pitches, and they've done that so far.
No, they've actually done a nice job, and his pitch count there at 45. He's got a guy in second base right now. It's got the chance to be a long inning.
Tristan English ball being authenticated, and Skeen gets strikeout number 5. He's punched out 5 of the first 10. He's gotten Corbin twice.
First time he got him on the sweeper. This time he got him with the high cheese. Fastball at the top of the zone. It gets Corbin to chase.
Ketel Marte walked his first time up. There's our Y refi slow-mo look. Funny, Skeens, despite his dominance on the mound, has won only twice in his last 15 starts. But during that 15-start stretch, he's given up a total of only 17 earned runs. But he has had very little offensive support, as you probably guessed. Ketel rolls it to second. Gonzalez cleans it up. And they get English into third. The Pirates have scored 3 runs or fewer in 12 of Paul Skeens' last 15 starts, including each of the last 5. So he's basically out there working without a net. And you can see that run support among the lowest of the majors, along with Mitch Keller and Andrew Heaney, who looked great last night.
Probably doesn't know what to do with the 1-0 lead.
It's uncomfortable. Well, he struck out Perdomo in the first. Jerry's the big RBI man lately, 6th in the National League with 72 runs batted in. He's got English at third base and 2 outs.
A lot of times in situations like this, he just tries to punch the ball the other way.
That's why he's got all those runs batted in.
Let's see if he can do that against Skeens.
Well, when he struck out in the first, it was the first strikeout for Perdomo after 39 consecutive plate appearances without punching out. Skeens now at 50 pitches, and he's not yet done with the third.
So you know Perdomo is going to not be an easy out. He's going to take some pitches.
Throwing him a lot of off-speed stuff, couple of change-ups, slider lands in there. And we started him with the soft and then came in there hard at 99.
Yeah, that was he reached back for that one. Looked like he didn't care if that was going in or out. He just wanted to blow some gas that time.
Yeah. Diamondbacks left a runner at third base in the second. Don't want to do it again in the third. 2-2 on Perdomo. Jerry lifts it behind second. Nick Gonzalez is there, and again, the Diamondbacks with a runner at third base leave him there, and they are scoring.
Maybe I'm an alien. Must be something heaven sent. Payback for the love I spent. Oh my, this time I'ma keep it gon' stay fucked up, feel so good. High on my, the sky underneath my feet, it never looked so good. Oh my, let's try, I'ma keep it up, stay fucked up, that's my mood. Oh my euphoria. Pretty close to heaven now. Moments of euphoria. I am never coming down.
Got his first big league hit, and it came off Paul Skeens. Not bad. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa jumps on the first one to start the Pirate third and dunks it into left center for a leadoff single, the second hit against Zach Gallen.
I think he tried to throw this cutter away, but he left it over the middle of the plate and up. I mean, look where McCann's setting up. Right on the outside corner. Look at the location of the pitch. Right down the middle. Those pitches usually get hit. And now the Pirates got something going.
That has been a theme with Zach Gallen all year. Location mistakes, getting hit hard. Spencer Horwitz, the leadoff hitter.
You know, we also made this comment last night with McCann catching Merrill. I love the way he moves his body over to one corner or the other. It really gives a big target to the pitcher, not just a glove that's moving. You'll see a lot of guys not kind of set up over the middle of the plate until the pitcher's getting ready to pitch, and then the catcher will kind of jump one way or the other. Mm-hmm. He gets over there, and that's real comforting to a pitcher.
Keep an eye on Kiner-Falefa. He's got a dozen stolen bases this year. He holds for now. Horwitz hits it to second. Marte's got it. They try to double off, but IKF gets back there in time. And there's one away in the third.
Pretty good base running right there. That was a line shot, and he witnessed it right away and recognized it right away, and he's able to get back, and Marte could not get him. Watch the secondary, stops immediately, takes a look at the ball, and gets back in.
Good call by Mark Wegner, the crew chief down there at first. No challenge from the Diamondbacks. And now the batter is Nick Gonzalez, the second baseman. Gino at third. Could tell for one, and they can't quite turn two. Just hit too slowly, but they cut down the lead man for the second out.
Yeah, it would have been a tough one to turn. You know, Gino didn't give Marte the best throw. It was to the outside part of the bag and down. But even so, I don't think he would have been able to get Gonzalez.
So Gonzalez first. To win the first. He is the DH batting third. Reynolds, a first pitch swinger today. Hitting about 230, 10 homers. 659 OPS. That's down more than 160 points from his previous 6 seasons, all with the Pirates. He's really struggled offensively this year and is without a hit in this series. He's 0 for 10. But he's got his first knock as he shoots it down the line. It's in the corner, and Gonzalez is on the move. They're going to wave him home. Marte with the relay, play at the plate, and he is in there. And Reynolds winds up at third. It's 2-0 Pittsburgh.
Well, this time it was a curveball by Gallen, and just like hit a line drive right down the right field line, and kind of Falefa has good speed. And maybe not like, or Gonzalez has good speed, not maybe like he once where he could, but he was motoring that time and got in there.
Reynolds gets his first hit at double, takes third on the throw, a 2-0 Pirate lead. Another case of a location mistake by Zach Gallen, getting hit hard for a run. And speaking of dangerous hitters, here's O'Neill Cruz, who walked and scored in the second.
One guy here that he really needs to get out. You got to really save this run. I mean, 2 runs is a lot. He talked about Skeens not getting a whole lot of run support.
Well, it's another run. Cruz rips it into right field. 3-0 Pittsburgh. O'Neill Cruz starting to have a big series.
Breaking ball outside corner, but he stayed with it and just happened to find a hole. That was more of a seeing eye base hit, but it worked.
It was 112 miles an hour off the bat of O'Neill Cruz. Everything he hit seems to be about that speed. Tommy Pham had an RBI hit in the second. Don't forget Cruz down there leading the major leagues with 34 stolen bases.
And especially with the 3-run lead, at some point you think he took off last time too in that hit and run.
He's only been caught 4 times, O'Neill Cruz. Kind of leaning instead of leading off the bag. They try a pitch out. Don't see a whole lot of those these days.
No, not so much.
There he is, number 1 in the majors in the stolen base department. 6'7", those big long strides and blazing speed. Pham tried to check, couldn't. It's strike 2.
It's one of the best ways to eliminate the running game is to get ahead in the count. That way the guy on first base, he doesn't know if you might pitch out or slide step real quick. You have a chance to kind of mess around a little bit as a pitcher, trying to give your catcher a chance.
Cruz holds for now. Tommy took a big rip at that one, tied himself up in knots on the Gallen curveball. But Pittsburgh gets 2 more home, and after
Pretty close to heaven now. Moments of euphoria. I am never coming down. Oh my, this time I'ma keep it going. Stay fucked up, feel so good. I am my the sky underneath
Skeens.
Might be a little interesting to see what both teams look like at that point.
Padres have had a tough time of it lately. Gino tapped back to the mound his first time up against Skeens.
Yeah, that's that sweeper. Caught the inside corner with that.
Ran the fastball in there at 97. Diamondbacks have had their chances. A one-out walk in the first, a one-out triple in the second, a leadoff double in the third, but they're still trailing 3-zip. Full count now on Suarez.
Might have chased the fastball a little bit off the plate there. That might have been ball 4.
Gino's been chasing a lot lately. One of the things that made him so lethal during the recent home run binge is he was so selective at the plate.
Yeah.
Waited for his pitch, and when he got it, he hammered it. And took one right in the back. And a sweeper that didn't sweep.
Yeah, again, and it's very difficult for a pitcher on days like this with that humidity and all the moisture that gets down on your hands. That ball can slip right out. Kind of watch on that last replay the back of his hand and how sweaty that was. That ball just got away from him.
I think you could accurately describe the weather today as gross.
Yeah.
It is very humid here. It has been all weekend. Del Castillo, the DH, bats third. He struck out his first time. Just kind of waves at the curveball for strike one.
He's wiping his hand off on his back part of his pants.
Skeens, big dude, 6'6", 260 pounds. He's only 23 years old. And not only has he been an All-Star in each of his first 2 Major League seasons, he's also started the last 2 All-Star games for the National League. Once for Torey Lovullo a couple of years ago when Torey managed the All-Star team. These two have a great relationship.
Yeah.
And Torey said he got to check in with Paul for a few minutes yesterday and have a quick chat, catch up on life.
And that's the fun thing about being an all-star manager like Torey was.
Yeah.
You get a chance to visit with all these guys, that your opponents a little bit, and make friendships, get to know them a little bit.
Adrian able to check, says Bruce Dreckman, and it's ball 2. Jake McCarthy, who tripled into the north side notch in the second, is on deck. Suarez at first. Yeah, Skeens has been especially effective this month. He has, in fact, allowed 0 runs in 3 of his 4 July starts. 5 scoreless innings against the Cardinals and the Mariners. He finished with 10 strikeouts in 5 innings in that game at Seattle.
And how about this? Like, to continue on that, only 2 walks and 27 strikeouts in July.
You've got his stuff. Just put it on the plate. They won't touch you.
Yeah.
I don't like that. Adrian got the sweeper, and Skeens gets strikeout number 6.
That was his A sweeper there, too. This ball kind of starts a little bit down. You see Davis wants the ball down and just sweeps all the way off the plate inside. He got all the way through that pitch.
Jake had his second triple of the year in the second. He was left stranded at third base. Skeens' last outing was right here at PNC Park. That was last Monday, so just about a week ago. He blanked the Tigers over 6 scoreless innings, gave up just 3 hits. One thing they have done, Candy, is make him throw pitches. Approaching 70 here in the 4th.
Yeah, it hasn't been easy for him. They've had a couple extra base hits. They haven't just been able to get the run in when it hasn't really even required a base hit.
It's one thing that particularly bothers Torrey is that the offense is stumbling right now, but what's frustrated him is watching them building an inning and yet not capitalizing. McCarthy down the line, and that one's in the corner and off the wall. Suarez will stop at third. Jake, who tripled in the second, has a double in the fourth.
Boy, Gino rounded third base and got off almost too far that time. Larkin had to tell him to get back. But Jake McCarthy, how about this? 2 extra base hits, a triple, a double. What a beautiful pass at the ball. Takes the fastball the other way, just like he did with the triple out towards that left center field wall.
Backpedaling Sean Larkin coaching at third. A clear stop sign right there for Gino. I don't think he was looking up.
Yeah, that was dangerous.
Yeah. Well, no hesitation from Lark. He put the brakes on. And once again, Henry Davis will take a long, slow walk out to the mound. He's done this whenever the Diamondbacks have runners in scoring position against Paul Skeens.
Yeah, just giving him a little bit extra air. Just a little breather out there.
Diamondbacks so far 0 for 5 with runners in scoring position. They have stranded 3 as we get this word from Law Tigers.
We're the Law Tigers, and we understand the challenges riders face every day.
Maybe I'm an alien. Must be something heaven sent.
They're down 3-0, but this is their chance to get back in the ball game. Second and third, 1 out for James McCann. The infield is back for the Pirates.
Again, just contact here.
Well, easier said than done as he gets the sweeper.
Sitting in your chair, yeah, just make some contact.
McCann struck out his first time up.
Yeah, and there was a guy on third base, McCarthy, with only 1 out. Skeens has been really good about dialing up that strikeout when he really needs it.
Another sweeper, another swing and miss, and it's 0-2.
Steady diet of sweepers to McCann so far.
Skeens now at 70 pitches in the ball game. Remember, he's not been going particularly deep in his starts. 41 for strikes. And boy, just carved him up with 3 consecutive sweepers. 7 strikeouts for the Pirate right-hander.
It's like he knew what he was going to throw him before he came up. It was just going to be sweeper after sweeper, and especially after you see the first swing he took at it, you're going to stay with it, and he got him.
It's another case of building innings. They've done it even against a guy like Skeens, but they just cannot capitalize. Alec Thomas up there with 2 on and 2 out. Alec popped out his first time.
Alec looking for a mistake pitch. Anything positive here? Need to get a base hit now. 2 outs.
1-1.
Another high pitch inning.
Remember, Alec didn't get any at-bats in the Houston series, missed the first 2 games here on the bereavement list, so it's been about a week since he's had a live AB, and now he's in there against Skeens. Backs him up at 99. That missed in. 2 balls and a strike on Alec Thomas.
Post pitch. Davis tried to frame that pitch, but it was inside.
Nate Tomlinson, that's a good call. Second and third, 2 outs. Alec not going to chase out there either. The sweeper didn't quite get there. It's 3-1. Tristan English, who just doubled for his first career big league hit, is on deck. That's the changeup.
Kept it down, and again, when you get yourself into a 3-1 count, you're hoping a fastball's coming. You got to turn the dial up a little bit, and then that's when you're susceptible to the changeup, splitter, anything off speed.
He's thrown Alec everything he's got: slider, fastball, sweeper, changeup. Full count, 3-2. And they got him another changeup. Diamondbacks again cannot capitalize with runners in scoring position. 8 strikeouts for Skeens.
Must be something heaven sent. Payback for the love I spent.
years with the Pirates organization. He was telling me a story, Steve and Tom, about hanging out during spring training with Manny Sanguian, Bill Verdon, Danny Murtaugh, and Dave Parker just holding court. And obviously, Dave commanded their attention, as you might imagine. As Jeff said, we were just talking, you could argue in 78, 79, 80, in that time frame, Dave Parker may have been the best player in all of baseball.
Oh, no doubt. I mean, what a throwing arm, tremendous power hitter. Big part of the 79 World Series champions. We Are Family, Sister Sledge, the whole thing. And the late, great Dave Parker, who passed away recently, just ahead of his induction into Cooperstown today, being honored by the Pirates. You see the nickname Cobra, the patch on the jerseys, and there's the 79 World Series banner. What a great team that was. Gino Suarez has it at third, and there's one away in the fourth for Zach Gallen. The Hall of Fame class of 2025, Ichiro, CC Sabathia, Billy Wagner got in there. Longtime outstanding closer, Dave Parker and Dick Allen. That's a pretty impressive.
Must be something heaven sent.
Mate with him for just a little bit of time, but the line drives that guy used to hit. I mean, he hit the ball hard.
Some guys are good players, other guys are good, but they have that intimidating, scary to death presence, and that was certainly Dave Parker.
Oh, it was. Even when he's your teammate, he scared you.
Jack Sawinski, it's a lazy fly high in the air to right center. Corbin's under it, and that's out number 2. Well, Nick Gonzalez is an Arizona native. He's the Pirates' second baseman, and Gonzalez, when he was first called up a few years ago, was assigned Dave Parker's number 39, which he's worn since he's been with Pittsburgh. But Gonzalez said the other day that since Parker's death and that, you know, he's going into the Hall of Fame, that he's going to wear a new number, and he is definitely in the process. And so I thought that was a tremendous thing by Nick Gonzalez to be aware of that and volunteer that, hey, you know, I should give this number up. It belongs to Dave Parker here in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, that's classy all the way. I mean, that's a player taking an initiative.
Yeah, I thought that was very cool.
Great.
2 down for Henry Davis in the Pittsburgh fourth. Gallen is way ahead of Skeens in one regard, the pitch count. Skeens through 4 innings is at 77 pitches. Gallen with 2 outs in the fourth, barely over 50. But trails at 3-zip. And Cinca runs it at 94, nearly hit him. They hit Davis twice, in fact, pitching him inside in the opener here Friday night.
They're certainly trying to pitch him in. There's no question about that.
Well, that one got left out over the plate. That's a mistake pitch, Candy, that Gallen got away with. A hanging changeup right out over the middle of the plate.
Yeah, those, you know, we talked about his command, the fastball command, but also with the off-speed command. You see where the catcher's setting up, McCann in this case, and where the pitch ends up, and you can tell.
And just then he's caught looking crossed up with a fastball right there. Zach gets his third strikeout, a 1-2-3-4.
Maybe I'm an alien. Must be something heaven sent. Payback for the love I spent. Oh my, this time I'ma keep it going. Stay fucked up, feel so good. High on my, the sky underneath my feet. It never looked so good. Oh my,
third base. Diamondbacks have had problems capitalizing when they build an inning. There's strike one to Tristan. Bats ninth to start at first base. Keep your eye on Skeen's pitch count. That one dots the corner. The Pirates in his recent starts have repeatedly clipped Skeens early. After 5 or 6 innings, they have kept that pitch count somewhere between 78 and 88 pitches per start. They're trying to stretch him out so the innings don't get crazy on them and he doesn't have to sit out the last month of the year.
They'll probably try to get him through 5 innings right now.
Right. Based on the pitches, I think they would absolutely, based on what they've been doing, cap him after 5 as Sawinski collects that one. It's an effort to limit his workload. They're still going to monitor the innings, and it's not all up to Don Kelly. But they have a plan going forward, and this is the plan. They want to cap his innings and stretch him out a bit this year. He's at 80 pitches through 4 1/3. So it's not like he's going to go out there and go 7 or 8 innings. Certainly not today.
No, especially in this heat.
So if you can hang around and keep it at least a 3-0 game until you get Skeens out of there, then you at least have a puncher's chance.
You got 4 innings to work.
Yep. Corbin has struck out twice. Skeens has punched out 8 through 4. All 8 strikeouts, swinging. He's walked 1. He's hit a batter.
It seems to me he gets very frustrated when he leaves that. It's either going to be a splitter, a changeup, a slider, a curveball. When he leaves it outside to a lefty, he gets very upset.
One hopper to Gonzalez at second. Skeens is from El Toro High School in Lake Forest, California. Started his college career as a pitcher and a catcher at the Air Force Academy, where he played his first 2 collegiate seasons, transferred to LSU as a junior, and basically dominated everything. Was SEC Pitcher of the Year, led Division I in strikeouts, took the Tigers to the College World Series championship, and was the #1 pick just 2 years ago.
Probably the best decision he made early in his career, really hitting that portal. And you know, when he's ready to go to big-time college baseball, and he shined.
Ketel Marte has walked and grounded out. Ball missed away. 2 balls to no strikes. Diamondbacks so far just 3 hits, but all three of them, for extra bases. McCarthy has doubled and tripled. Tristan English has doubled. They had terrific scoring chances in the 2nd, 3rd, and the 4th, but have yet to capitalize, and they're still down 3-0. Marte hard to first, backhanded by Horwitz. And Skeens is through 5 with that 3-0 lead, a 10-pitch 5th. The Diamondbacks Baseball Network is... 9-man, leads off the Pirate 5th. They have out-hit the Diamondbacks 4-3. They lead it 3-zip. Check swing foul, and it's 1-1. Pittsburgh got an RBI single from Tommy Pham in the second. Back-to-back RBI hits by Brian Reynolds and O'Neill Cruz in the third. That's fair. Long throw for Suarez, who makes a terrific play. Gino got him. Straddling the foul line way back there on the dirt, and that's out number 1.
What a nice play that was. I mean, this ball, just a two-hopper. Comes down, and Gino has to retreat on the ball. And when you retreat on the ball, you got to plant, and you got to just let it go, which he did. Watch the back foot plant, and that was everything he had. He got it by half a step.
Ryder Falefa still runs real well. Impressive. There's a one pitch out from the bat of Horowitz as Gallen cleans that up. And very quickly, 2 down in the Pirate 5th.
Kind of like this inning.
Gallen,
way to start.
Yeah, Zach has set down 6 in a row now after the O'Neill Cruz arm.
Gonzalez scored back in the 3rd inning.
Gonzalez from Cienega High School in Vail, born in Tucson, big Diamondback fan growing up as a kid. First rounder by the Pirates out of New Mexico State 5 years ago. Corbin Carroll drifting near the line in right. Zach Gallen with a quick, efficient 1-2-3 5th inning. How about 3 outs on just 6 pitches? Through.
Maybe I'm an alien. Must be something heaven sends. Payback for the love I spent. Oh my, this time I'ma keep it gon' stay fucked up, feel so good. High on my, the sky underneath my feet, it never
Oh, boy, has he been great. I mean, look at the average, 433, 13 hits, and he has been everything the D-backs could ask for.
0 for 2 so far against Skeens. Now Skeens is at 87 pitches through 5, now 88. This is the most pitches he's thrown since June 19th when he went to 105, but since that start, June 19th, he's yet to reach 90 pitches in a start. They've been clipping him early, as we mentioned a moment ago, and he's about to come up on pitch number 90 here. A little bit surprised based on the way they've used Skeens lately. He's back out there for this one.
Actually shocked they really don't have anyone warming up yet either. Yeah, they're starting to. Little movement.
Don Kelly, it's something that they put into practice to try and keep Skeens' innings this year under control. Don't want to have too big an increase from year to year, so he's the franchise. They're going to do what they can to protect him. And Don Kelly was saying it's a conversation with a lot more people than just him. They're finding ways to manage Skeen's innings workload so he can fulfill the entire season, get through the end of September, and also keep the innings manageable without completely blowing out his innings cap this year. 2-1 Perdomo.
Yeah, that's really wise also. Obviously the Pirates are not contending for anything right now, so you want to keep your number one gun healthy.
And he'll get the bullpen busy. Left-hander Caleb Ferguson starts to warm up. He worked an inning of the ball game last night, a 1-2-3-7. Well, Skeens with the Pirates last year threw 133 innings. And he's just gone by that mark in this start. So it's not like the innings are completely out of control, but they are trying to make sure they manage that workload and don't have too big an increase from last year.
Well, usually the more effective you pitch, the more innings you get, right? So they're going to add up the way he's been pitching.
He's 23 years old. They want to protect that arm, understandably, because it is special. But you're always going to throw a lot of pitches against Geraldo Perdomo.
Yeah.
That's just the way it works.
This will be pitch number 8. They've thrown a little bit of everything.
Gonzalez has it at second. Took a lot of pitches, but Skeens gets his first out in the 6th. And here comes Gino Suarez.
It's one thing when you look at him, and even though his pitch count's up there at 95, and hot day, he doesn't look like he's laboring one bit. I mean, he looks about as fresh as he did in the first inning.
Gino took a sweeper in the back between the 2 and the 8s his last time up. Sliders in there for a strike.
Yeah, and I think they're going to keep peppering Gino with sliders.
He's been
sweepers.
chasing. Yeah, he's been chasing. Fastballs up and away. He's been susceptible to those as well.
Davis sitting up outside with almost everything.
And now the 0-2. Got him again. Gino, since he homered against the Astros last Monday, is 1 for 17 with 9 strikeouts. He's just not been that patient hitter he was earlier this month.
Yeah, and a lot of those strikeouts is just a lot of chase.
Yeah.
Hey, that was way off the plate.
And you can hear the Boo Birds. They're going to go out and get Paul Skeens at 98 pitches. He's not thrown more than 100 pitches in almost 6 weeks. And this is part of managing his innings. And Don Kelly now going to get a standing ovation. He's going to leave him in to let him finish this inning.
He got booed and he got cheered.
Well, they love it here in Pittsburgh. 9 strikeouts for Skeens. He has struck out Del Castillo both times he's faced him.
That was a Tory moment right there. He just went out and
good call.
And asked him. He asked him, how do you feel? He goes, great, get off my mound.
Exactly, right? Dell skies the first one deep to left center. It's still carrying out there all the way to the notch, but Cruz runs it down. Skeens 6 scoreless with 9 strikeouts. Dominant against the Diamondbacks.
back for the love I spent. Oh my, this time I'ma keep it going. Stay fucked up, feel so good. High on my, the sky underneath my feet. It never looked so good. Oh my, that's right. I'ma keep it up, stay fucked up, that's my mood. Oh my euphoria.
Sixth.
He's kind of doing what we were hoping he would do. Give a nice quality start, keep his offense in the game to try to get schemes out, and then maybe you have a chance. And Zach is still out there right now.
I believe that Skeens is done. We said that before, we know, but at 99 pitches, I'm sure that's going to be it. Got to be a tough feeling for Don Kelly knowing he's got to protect Paul Skeens to go out to the mound and just get booed for showing up.
At least he got the little, exit cheer.
He might want to do that more often. They'll love him here in Pittsburgh.
Right.
Go out there earlier than you need to and just sort of get the cheer and leave him in for another batter or two. Reynolds got that one as it gets away from Gallen, a fastball at 94.
Again, just a little fastball command by Zach. Just not quite the way it's been. And he kind of tugs this one a little too far, and he gets Reynolds.
Reynolds tucks that elbow in and tries to turn his back to it. On board ahead of O'Neill Cruz. Cruz has walked. He's got an RBI hit. He scored a run. Not a ton of offense for the Pirates against Gallen, but it's been enough. 3 runs, just 4 hits.
They've made them count.
Yeah, they have. Leadoff walk to Cruz in the second. Tommy Pham followed with an RBI hit that brought Cruz home all the way from first. The first Pirate run, they picked up 2 more in the second. An RBI double by Reynolds, and Cruz had the RBI single. Meantime, Diamondbacks have had plenty of chances. 0 for 7 today with runners in scoring position. They've left 5. There's Skeens on a hot day here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
It's all about situational baseball. Getting guys in, you got to get them in. On the other side of it, you got to make the big pitches when they do have guys in scoring position. That's how you win and lose games.
Fastball missed away to Cruz. It's 2 balls and a strike. 3 fastballs so far from Zach. That lines a changeup into the right field corner. And Reynolds moving into third. Mike Rebello going to wave him home. The relay at the plate. He is in there.
Boy, that ball was a rocket, 107 miles an hour off the bat again by Cruz. And the D-backs really put together a nice relay this time. Carroll retrieves that ball as it's up against the wall in right field. And as that ball just shoots by English. And watch Carroll get the ball. Marte's going out to be the lead-off cutoff man. And then he relays that ball right into the plate. And just bang, bang. And, of course, Cruz gets over to third base.
Infield comes in now. Here's Tommy Pham. Pham had an RBI single in the second. One more look at the relay.
Marte again with a good one-hop throw right there. McCann right there to make the play, but speed gets in.
Scored a double and an RBI for Cruz. His second run batted in today. And that's foul at third.
He really got his work cut out for him right now. You got nobody out. You got fast guy over at third base. You got to make some pitches.
And the hottest Pirate hitter at the plate in Pham, but it's an 0-2 count.
Trying to get him to chase the curveball. Nice pitch, nice try, but Pham was staying disciplined.
Pham with 19 RBIs in his last 24 games, including today. Big bat in the middle of this lineup lately.
You can tell he's seeing the ball well. Curveball just dropped on the plate.
Tommy's got 1 RBI today. That puts him only 2 shy of 500 for his career. Now the 2-2.
Beauty.
Big out for Gallen on the curveball. That's just the 4th strikeout for Zach.
That was a big one to get, too. Really a steady diet of curveballs just at bat. And he finally gets one to start in the zone, break out of the zone, and gets him to chase.
Brian Hayes, the third baseman.
Infield coming in.
Hayes is hitless in the series. He's 0 for 9. He is hitting just about 200 this month. His bat is kind of faded as the Pirates get deeper into the summer. Infield still in. So is the fastball, and it's 1-1.
Pretty good, effective pitch. Looked like he was trying to dive to the outside part.
75 pitches for Gallen. He's struck out 4. He's walked 1 and hit a batter. Oh, didn't get the call from Nate Tomlinson that time. That sinker was in a terrific spot. Gallen should be ahead on the count, but it's ball 2.
Yeah, that's the kind of pitch right there that swings the count from 1-2 to 2-1. That's a tough one.
Back to the curve.
Looks like he's got a feel for the curveball. Another really good one that Zach just threw.
That's Brian Reynolds getting his hand wrapped, and yes, that's a Reynolds wrap. Thank you for that. Sometimes the truck, they get a little full of themselves in there. It's hot. Well, they're sitting in air conditioning. I don't know what they're complaining about.
They're thinking of terms.
Yeah.
Word of the day.
Okay, Brian Hayes putting up a battle here. Still 2-2. Drew's down there at third with 1 out. It'll be at least a 7-pitch at bat to keep Brian Hayes. He's showing him the curveball, the sinker, 4-seamer. Got him with the curveball. You said he's got a feel for that pitch. That's back-to-back strikeouts for Gallen with Cruz down there at third base.
Oh, that's huge. Again, this has a nice vertical break to it right behind the plate. Nice job by McCann. It's a swing and a miss.
1 more out to get. It's Jack Sawinski. Infield backs up now with 2 down. Sawinski 0 for 2.
Zach expending some energy in this inning. That's his 20th pitch. That's 21 there.
Sawinski, good news is he's off the interstate. Bad news is the batting average starts with a 0.
That's not good. The wrong way on the interstate.
He's had a tough year, Jack Sawinski. 6 for 61 as he steps in here. This is a guy that hit 19 homers as a Pittsburgh rookie 3 seasons ago. Had 26 home runs the year after that, but the last couple of years has really been tough for him. McCann with a slow walk to the mound.
I think he also realizes that Gallen is, he's throwing a lot of pitches this inning, and this is kind of a break right now. Hot out there, muggy out there. About the only way you can really slow yourself down as a pitcher is when you get a visit.
Nothing doing to the Diamondbacks. can back there. 2-0 on Sawinski.
Nice pitch.
Dropped it right in there, the changeup.
Per gallon hitter's only hitting 224 against his changeup this year. His curveball only 229. I mean, those two pitches really have been his bread and butter.
Things that have hurt Zach in this outing today. The leadoff walk to Cruz in the second. He scored on the Pham hit. And then the hit batter Reynolds to lead off this inning. He scored on the Cruz hit.
Yeah. Freebies.
Yeah. Rolls over. English. Nice play at first. Gallen hustles over and covers. And they strand Cruz at third base. And he gets the next three. But the Pirates pick up.
Pretty close to heaven now. Moments of euphoria. I am never coming down. Oh my, this time I'ma keep it going, stay fucked up, feel so good. I am the sky underneath my feet, it never looked so good. Oh my, that's right, I'ma keep it up, stay fucked up, that's my mood. Oh my euphoria. Maybe I'm an alien. Must be something heaven sent. Payback for the love I spent. Oh my, this time I'ma keep it going, stay fucked up, feel so good. I am the sky underneath my feet, it never looked so good. Oh my, that's right.
And Jake McCarthy gets first look left on left. McCarthy trying to bunt his way on it, rolls up the line, but goes foul. Candy, we want to congratulate the Diamondback RBI girls softball team. And we're playing in the West Region Championship today, and they are the big winners. So the D-backs RBI girls softball team is going to the World Series. They beat the reigning champs today from Hawaii. So congratulations to the Diamondbacks RBI girls softball team, West Region champs.
Wow, that is huge.
It is huge. And the RBI boys team is playing, the baseball team is playing today as well, so we might have two champs by the time we're done. It's been a championship day for Jake McCarthy. He tripled against Skeens in the second and then doubled in the fourth, but the Diamondbacks have really struggled to get the runs home again today. 0 for 7 with runners in scoring position, and they're down 4-0.
Jake certainly has done his job. He's getting on base, 2 extra base hits.
Yeah. Paul Skeens, no less.
Yeah.
Scheduled off day for Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Ferguson was tough last night. 1-2-3 seventh, got a strikeout. 3 outs on just 13 pitches for him, a longtime LA Dodger. Bounce to second for Nick Gonzalez.
I got him to roll over the top of that one. I thought he might try to stay inside the ball and hit it the other way against Ferguson, but he induced the ground ball.
Sanderson Ford bullpen. There's one of the new Diamondbacks, Brandon Garcia, who just made his Major League debut last week for the Seattle Mariners, brought over in the Josh Naylor deal, and Brandon is getting loose in the Diamondback bullpen, so we'll get our first look at Brandon Garcia, the big left-hander with that wicked two-seam fastball.
Excited to see him pitch.
Yeah, me too. McCann struck out twice against Skeens, 0 for 2. Let's chat with Brandon briefly today. He's a Connecticut native. Pitched at Quinnipiac in Connecticut for 3 years before finishing at Texas A&M.
Don't you just love this time of year? Guys are coming and going, and
it's a lot to keep up with, for
it
sure.
is.
But it's never a dull moment, and it won't be this week, certainly. Up the middle once more for Gonzalez. 2 ground ball outs for Ferguson.
Well, they had him play perfectly. Gonzalez playing right up the center of the diamond. That ball hit right to him.
Another lefty for Ferguson. It's Alec Thomas. Alec 0 for 2. First pitch swinging, slow roller to short. Connor Falefa has it. Ferguson 3 ground ball outs on just 8 pitches. And it's time to stretch in Pittsburgh, where the Diamondbacks trail the Pirates 4-0.
Pretty close to heaven now. Moments of euphoria. I am never coming down. Oh my, this time I'ma keep it going, stay fucked up, feel so good. I am the sky underneath my feet. It never looked so good. Oh my, that's right. I'ma keep it up, stay fucked up, that's my mood. Oh my, euphoria. Maybe I'm an alien. Must be something heaven sends. Payback for the love I spent. Oh my, this time I'ma keep it going, stay fucked up, feel so good. I am the sky underneath my feet. It never looked so good. Oh my, that's right. I'ma keep it up, stay fucked up.
Acquired for the Mariners Thursday in the Josh Naylor trade. This is only Garcia's 3rd career Major League.
Excited to see, you know, from the left side. A lot of times you don't see really hard throwers from the left side, but he's got the arm and he's got the sink, and sounds like he could just tear up the ground balls.
Torey Lovullo told us they love the stuff, they love the makeup. Garcia is going to get his opportunities. He's going to be a big piece in this bullpen moving forward. And his first opportunity comes right now against Pirates catcher Henry Davis. Garcia, a power two-seam sinker, upper 90s velo. He's got a hard slider that can have kind of a cutter. For 235 pounds.
That first pitch, you can see the movement on that. 96 with a lot of sink to it.
Davis struck out twice against Zach Gallen. He's 0 for 2. That's the slider. Does have kind of a cutterish look to it.
Yeah, it certainly does. It almost looked like a cutter.
Sinker missed away.
All about, he's got the great stuff. It's just all about pounding the strike zone right now.
Popped up back here. Mike Hazen said the other day when they acquired Brandon from the Mariners that he's got a big arm that's going to fit into the bullpen now and in the future. Bullpen's still a big need, obviously, and down the road, that's where Garcia is going to work. He's not going to be used as a starter. He's going to be a key member of this relief corps. He worked as a starter last season in Seattle's system. Through 116 innings at a 2.25 ERA as a starting pitcher in the minors last year.
Try to get that little sweeper on the back door that time. Didn't quite turn the corner for him.
So he's seen all the main three pitches, 3-2. And he loses Davis.
Kind of started that slider down and never really crossed the hitting zone. Stayed underneath it.
Walk to Davis. Here is Connor Falefa. The walks are the one thing that they still need to polish up on. Connor Falefa has singled and grounded out.
A wicked movement on that. Every one of his fastballs he's thrown so far have been on the outside part of the plate to a righty. So really all to his arm side. Except that one.
Spotted
nice
that
pitch.
one nicely. The sinker at 96. Bounced up the middle. Perdomo. Marte for one. And they turn it. He got the double play ball with the sweeper, and there's 2 outs in the 7th.
Yeah, well turned that time by the Diamondbacks. Perdomo got that ball. Nice speed. The timing was perfect between Perdomo and Marte. And then Cattell just gunned him out.
2 out for Spencer Horwitz. The leadoff hitter is 0 for 3. Brandon Garcia was born in Newport, Rhode Island. Went to high school in Simsbury, Connecticut. Pitched his first 3 college seasons at Quinnipiac and then a transfer to Texas A&M. Mariners got him out of Aggie land with an 11th rounder 2 years ago, and now here he is, 3 outs in Pittsburgh at his Diamondback debut. And we go to the
let's see if the D-backs can get something going here. Get on the board at least. Get some pressure going on out there from Bledinski. Guys on base, never know.
Didn't do much with Paul Skeens. Skeens worked 6 scoreless today. Gave up only 3 hits. Had a walk and 9 strikeouts through 99 pitches. First base side. Horwitz over there near the seats, but it's behind the screen out of play. And it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. English, Carroll, Marte, 9-1-2 in the Diamondback 8th inning. D-backs, unless they can come back, would drop to 4 games below 500, 51-55. As Mike Hazen's phone keeps blowing up.
I wonder how many phones Mike has. He might have 3 cell phones.
I bet you get a busy signal a lot of times. Do you still get busy signals these days? Probably not. Just go straight to voicemail.
Yeah.
Your call is very important to us. Please hold. Lajinski powers up at 98 and English strikes out for the first out of the game.
Popped it right by him, top of the strike zone. All right, top of the order now. Let's see if Corbin can get on base.
Corbin 0 for 3. Well, Mike did say yesterday after the Randall Grichuk deal that Naylor and Grichuk were the first 2 things they were focused on. They're getting a lot of attention on those 2 guys. It's been the main focus, but now they're going to turn their attention in the coming days to the big names, which, as we all know, are Suarez, Kelly, and Gallen. And they're assuming the market is going to be aggressive, given these are 3 of the better players that are going to be out there. And obviously the Diamondbacks have shown they're willing to make deals. And so it's going to be an interesting few days here as we head to Detroit and Sacramento. Broken bat. Davis on the run with the mask. Holding on, and he's got it up against the screen for the out. Henry Davis never did toss the mask aside, but he gets the out for 2 down in the 8th.
Well, nowadays, with the way the catcher's gloves are, they're almost like a hybrid first baseman's glove. You can go over there with one hand and be able to snatch a ball.
Remember when Dalton Varsho was catching for the Diamondbacks, he always held on to his mask when he caught the foul pop-ups and would never seem to drop it aside, and Davis didn't really have time to drop that one. Made a nice play for out number 2. Here's Cattell 0 for 2 with a walk.
This Diamondback offense still very, very frustrated. Only 3 hits in this game. Have not hit the ball well this series.
Yeah, the offensive numbers have been a little bit horrifying for sure. D-backs over the first 2 games played 20 innings, managed only 9 hits, all singles, and scored 1 run. And today they've been blank through 7 2/3. Marte pokes it over the head of Hayes and into left, a 2-out single. And a chance now for Perdomo.
Nice job. This ball was so far off the plate away. It's amazing. You talk about plate coverage, but watch the location of this pitch. It's so far out there, and he just kind of serves it to left field.
It's a hard changeup with a lot of movement going away from Cattell, and he just poked it the other way. Perdomo, the hitter, he's 0 for 3.
Diamondbacks really could use the bloop and the blast. You got kind of the bloop, so we can get the blast.
Late time granted by the plate umpire, Nate Tomlinson. Lajinski was just about set to fire there.
Everybody was scattering except Davis, the catcher. The umpire goes one way and batter goes the other way.
Lajinski's usually a guy that can give the Pirates more than one inning. He often goes two, and maybe that's the plan here. Going to assume that Bednar is down because he's pitched the last 2 games, as has Santana. So maybe Don Kelly thinking he can get the 8th and the 9th out of Majinski here today. 0-2 on Perdomo. Cattell moves up as it rolls away from Davis.
Nice little read by Cattell that time. Good secondary lead. He sees that ball bounce away from Davis. He gets himself into scoring position.
Well, that's been the key stat, not just today, but in this series. Diamondbacks today 0 for 7 with runners in scoring position. They've left 5 on base and trail at 4-zip.
We got to break that ice.
Just able to barely get a piece of that curveball.
Tough one to get a piece of, too. That was over the plate, but down and breaking down hard, and he just got a little sliver of that ball.
He's so good, Candy, at spoiling those 2-strike breaking pitches and extending the at-bat.
Not a lot like him.
That thing came in there to eat at 99.
Tremendous arm we're seeing from this guy.
Upper 90s.
Upper 90s, good breaking ball, good vertical break to it.
It's got the Bronson Arroyo hairdo going. Terry doesn't chase out there. Another one at 98. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Suarez would be next. Terry pokes it up the middle, backhanded by Kiner Falefa. And Majinski strands the 2-out single. Still 4-0 Pittsburgh. Diamondbacks baseball is presented by Y-Refund.
Maybe I'm an alien. Must be something heaven sends. Payback for the love I spent. Oh my, this time I'ma keep it gon' stay fucked up, feel so good. High on my, the sky underneath my feet, it never looked so good. Oh my, that's right, I'ma keep it up, stay fucked up, that's my mood. Oh my euphoria.
His goal right now is put up a 0. He can't afford to give up any more.
Gonzalez 0 for 3 has scored a run. Reached on a fielder's choice back in the 3rd. So Gonzalez, as he steps in here, hitless in his last 20 at bats. And sure enough, dunks it into left center, a leadoff hit.
Little cut fastball, and It was well located on the outside corner, but it was elevated.
Just gave the dugout the signal that, hey, save the baseball. I need that one to snap it over 20.
Memento.
Ryan Reynolds. Reynolds had one of the big hits for Pittsburgh, an RBI double in the third. He was hit by a pitch and scored in the sixth.
Very good defective pitch, down and in, good fastball. So you can go away with something soft and get Reynolds to turn over the top of it, maybe get a ground ball double play.
Reynolds, a critical bat in this Pittsburgh lineup. He's twice been an all-star with the Pirates. He's had a tough month, hitting about 190 in July. The RBI he picked up in the third was only his sixth this month. And he smokes one to right center. Corbin tracks it down. A line drive out for the first out in the eighth.
Location. This was a cut fastball, and it was right really down the heart of the plate, and that's why Reynolds was able to get the barrel of the bat to that ball. Nice job by Corbin also tracking that.
Got to be careful with O'Neill Cruz. He walked and scored in the second, had an RBI single in the third, and an RBI double in the sixth. He is the star attraction in this offensive lineup for the Pirates. So he's hit in 4 of his last 5 now. Papers saying they're getting calls on O'Neill Cruz from other clubs ahead of the deadline. Big wave of the fastball, 94 for strike one.
And the difference with that pitch, just right on the corner, just off the corner away. And that's where he's got to live. Inside, outside, but not over that heart of the plate. Big cut.
Back to the heater, and it's 1-2. Diamondbacks have Suarez, Del Castillo, and McCarthy due up in the ninth inning, 4, 5, and 6. So obviously, as you said, Candy, mission 1 here. Keep it a 4-0 ball game. Got the middle of the order coming up, top 9.
I mean, you're not feeling good where you're at right now, but you just got to keep it right there. Give yourself an opportunity.
Sticking with a fastball. Lift that one right out over the plate. Cruz missed it. He's thrown them all fastballs so far, Candy.
The last 2 have been scary pitches. I mean, those are very hittable pitches where Cruz can actually extend his arms. Gonzalez has some speed.
Tried the slider that time and hung it.
And Cruz was just a little too quick on it. Looked like that kind of cued off the end of his bat.
Leaving some pitches in some dangerous spots to a dangerous hitter.
This is where you need to make a pitch, get it out. Better.
Yep. That cutter just trying to backdoor it.
Tugged on that one a little bit. The effective part of it was made him move his feet.
Tommy Pham on deck. Pham has an RBI hit today. 2-2 on O'Neill Cruz.
It looks like when Cruz swings and he fouls the ball off.
There you go, right there.
Can I get one of those?
That's pretty awesome.
I want to put Mike Farron on that.
Man overboard. That's the day to do it. Cruising down the Allegheny. Pitch number 9, and they get back to Cruz right here. And he skied it, foul ground for Gino. And it stay playable. He's got it.
Big out to get.
2 outs of the game.
Gino had to run a long ways to be able to get underneath that foul ball, too, and he did.
Curtis won the battle. It's out number 2. You'll deal with Tommy Pham, who has singled and struck out twice.
Yeah, with 2 outs, and you got a right-handed hitter up there.
He's got some lint on his jersey. McCann's going to help him out.
We'll see if Gonzalez is going to.
He executed a beautiful hit and run with Pham at the plate back in the second. And O'Neill, Cruz scored all the way from first on a base hit. Strike 1. Long set on the 0-1, and Curtis steps off.
Long hold that time.
Pirates not giving anything away. Gonzalez holds it first. Pham waves at the slider for strike 2.
Look at Pham in his face. It looks like he's always frustrated.
He's always competing anyway.
Yeah. He's always got that look. Very, very competitive.
He has a presence about him. There's no question about that.
Big gap out towards left center field. Looks like AT is playing a little bit towards right center.
McCarthy trying to stay close to that line. Don't want anything getting down that left field line with Gonzalez at first and 2 outs.
Well, the good thing is, all 3 of these outfielders can fly. They're able to really kind of cut off the gaps.
That's the no-fly zone outfield in effect, and sure enough, they hit it to McCarthy. Jake backing up. He won't get it, and it bounces into the seats. Diamondbacks catch a huge break right there as Gonzalez has to stop at third. A line drive off the bat of Tommy Pham. 107 miles an hour. That's his second hit today.
4-seam fastball. Watch location. Boom, right down the heart of the plate. McCann sitting on the outside corner. You miss it, and they'll make you pay, and Tommy Pham did. And that ball was blistered.
Just one hops right into the seats, just to the left of the north side notch. So Gonzalez stays put at third. Pham has the double. Second and third, 2 out. The batter is Brian Hayes, who looks at ball 1.
I still got a chance to get out of this inning.
Yeah, 4-0 certainly doable. 6-0, a little bit of a different story. Sliders to strike, 1-1. Hayes today 0 for 3. He has had a very difficult offensive series, 0 for 10. And sure enough, he dunks it into right field to score 2 more, and it's 6-zip Pirates. Brian Hayes with his first hit delivers 2 runs. Third hit in the inning against Curtis.
Slider, and it's coming right to the outside corner. And he doesn't try to do a lot with it. He almost just goes with the pitch. He was trying to hit it that way. And he got rewarded with 2 RBIs.
Jack Sawinski 0 for 3.
Cam probably just trying to slow him down a little bit.
Pirates. first against the Astros and now here in Pittsburgh. Scoring chances going by the wayside.
Again, just hitting with runners in scoring position has really hindered the D-backs in this series.
Today they are 0 for 8. They have stranded 6. Foul at first.
All right, make a pitch, get out of the inning here.
2-2 on the way. A bullet up the middle into center. 4th hit in the Pirate 8th against John Curtis. And the inning continues.
That had a little chuck and duck action. Watch his reaction.
That's 104
Look
off
out.
the bat right back at John Curtis.
And even though Perdomo put it in the middle of the field, that ball was hit so hard, couldn't make a play on it.
Henry Davis has struck out twice and walked. The catcher bats 8th. Easy fly to left for McCarthy. Jake has got it. Pirates tack on 2 big runs. We go to the 9th, trailing 6-0.
Pretty close to heaven now. Moments of euphoria. I am never coming down. Oh my, this time I'ma keep it going. Stay fucked up, feel so good. High on my, the sky underneath my feet. It never looked so good. Oh my, that's right. I'ma keep it up, stay fucked up. That's my mood. Oh my, euphoria.
Out there to start the 9th against Gino Suarez. Tom Candiotti, the Diamondbacks in this series so far have played 28 innings. They have managed only 13 hits and scored just 1 run.
And they haven't even got the good situational hits in this game and in this series. And it makes it tough to win games when you can't score, you can't hit.
They are 0 for 18 in the series with runners in scoring position. Today, 0 for 8. They've stranded 6.
Oh, that's a telling stat. 'Cause those are the kind of stats that how you pitch and how you hit situations. You know, they win games or lose games.
Suarez, Del Castillo, and McCarthy, 4, 5, and 6, scheduled up in the 9th for Torey Lovello. And Gino strikes out for the 2nd time today. Quickly 1 away.
Gino's really having trouble with breaking balls, and the Pirates as a whole, the staff has just been pounding him with off-speed pitches.
Dino's having a tough time at the trade deadline.
Yeah.
There's just no getting around it. He's got a lot going on. You know he wants to stay. Dino is, let's see, 1 for his last 18 with 10 strikeouts. Del Castillo 0 for 3. Diamondbacks will have Eduardo Rodriguez, the former Tiger, on the mound tomorrow when we're at Comerica Park in Detroit. With you at 3:30 in the afternoon on Monday, dbacks.tv. Diamondbacks against the Tigers will throw Erod, Brandon Pfaadt, and Ryan Nelson in that series, and we're off to Sacramento. And what the team looks like by the time we get there remains to be seen.
That is 100% true.
Very much TBD.
Hang tight.
A heavy amount of interest continues in some of the Diamondback key players. A lot of pending free agents. Suarez, Gallen, Kelly. We've seen Naylor go. We've seen Grichuk go. And ADC knocks it into center for a one-out hit.
There you go. Nice stroke. Stayed back well in that changeup. Really used his hands. Drove that ball up the middle of the field. Picture perfect.
Well, Mike was pretty upfront with the reporters yesterday after the Grichuk deal. He said there's a chance they make more trades. Phone's ringing off the hook. Any outcome, he says, is on the table. And they are open-minded to a number of different things. They imagine will make some moves during that Tiger series. They're listening to what people have to say, what people have to offer, getting a ton of interest, and a great deal of daily phone calls from other teams.
That's a tough pitch. Can't do much with that one. Really like the way Jake's been swinging the bat here, too.
He tripled in the second. He doubled in the fourth. 2 for 3. Tomlinson says you're out on the backdoor slider, and there's 2 down.
He wanted this ball inside. He throws it outside. It might have been on the edge, maybe, but the catcher had to reach across the strike zone to catch the ball, and he still gets the call.
James McCann, last man standing. He's 0 for 3. Del Castillo takes second uncontested.
Ken had a little tough time in the second inning with the guy in third base. Had a strikeout there. The fourth inning had a guy in second and third, had a strikeout. 2 big at bats.
97 is strike 2. Pirates a strike away from the series victory.
Nice pass, fouled that one off. That was a tough breaking ball.
They've been out hit 9-5. They're down 6-0 and down to their final strike. Alec would be next. Just off the plate. Sinker didn't quite come back in 98, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Good call there by Nate Tomlinson, not a strike.
Tough pitch.
Yeah, tough take.
Yeah, a good one.
Changeup fouled away. We'll keep going.
Giving him a little bit of everything.
It'll be at least a 7-pitch at bat for James McCann, who's going to go down fighting. Del Castillo at second with 2 outs.
That away.
Tell you what, this is a heck of an at bat.
It is. But look at James McCann has been around the block. He's, every time he gets an at bat in major leagues, that's a big thing for him. He's not going to give him away.
Showing him the 4-seam, the sinker, the slider, and the change. 8th pitch right here. And he wore him down with a sweeper. 3 strikeouts in the 9th from Majinski, and the Pirates take the series. They win the finale 6-0. And Tom Candiotti, in the last 6 games, the Diamondbacks have scored only 8 runs.
Boy, they just have not gotten a lot of hits. They had 5 hits in this game is all. And this offense is just really stagnant right now. And maybe tip your hat a little bit to that Pittsburgh pitching staff also, and Paul Skeens in this game particularly.
The Diamondbacks in this series played 29 innings against the Pirates. They managed only 14 hits and scored 1.